start.
Ty, you had 5 rebounds in the first 5 minutes. Is there anything in particular about the beginning games that allows you to be able to have kind of the impact you do in those moments?
No, I think it's just what the game gives to us. Just steadily crashing the glass and just playing hard.
Coleman, just what happened in that 11-0 run Nebraska did to kind of force that game into overtime? What would you see there?
I think we just got like a little out of whack offensively, just like not much movement, and we had to shoot some tough shots. That didn't go in, and then defensively they hit some tough shots coming down the court. You know, Tomanog was a great player, great shooter. You know, they hit some tough shots, got to the rim, got fouled a little bit, and you know, they kept competing. They didn't hang their head, so they stayed in the game.
And I guess, Marcus, was maybe the message going into overtime, and maybe what do you feel like you guys did well enough to come out with the win?
I feel like the message just kind of, stay true to ourselves. Our identity has kind of been on the glass, so we just wanted to really attack the glass, and it was key that we just didn't want to give them second chance points.
It's just another one of these close, late games that you start to see more of in the Big Ten. What are you guys learning about yourselves down the stretch in critical moments of these games?
I think it just goes to show the maturity of this team, like I always say, and how connected we are. We just stay together through any adversity, whether it's going good or whether it's going bad, and I think that just shows a lot about who we are as a team.
Coleman, just kind of know you watch a lot of NBA basketball. Like Fred Hoiberg talked about, the offense you guys are running is just like straight NBA stuff. Why are you guys able to have success with that? And do you see kind of a similar structure there?
I think just because the spacing we have, we space out shooters and then we kind of pick up on a matchup that we like. If you watch a lot of NBA games, there's just guys standing in the corner. That's what they get paid to do, shoot open shots. And it's a lot of drive and kicks. Just picking on matchups. So I think a lot of it, and a lot in the NBA, you got 1, 2, or 3 guys who get paid a lot of money to shoot a lot of shots, and then the other guys know their role and hit open shots and then play defense. So I think it's just like the spacing that we have, and we got guys like Marcus and TJ who can get downhill and just picking on those matchups.
Ty, what's the key to offensive rebounding the way you do?
I think just going, honestly. If you go, it's a chance you're going to get it. Just being aggressive, not accepting blockouts. And I think it's just an effort thing, honestly.
Marcus, Coleman said maybe just we're a little out of whack at the end of regulation offensively. How do you play through that? I guess what are going to be learned just about ways to kind of adjust when things aren't going your way?
I think when you kind of feel out of whack, it's just important to just try to put together one good possession. I think just getting the ball, switching sides of the court 3, 4 times, and just everybody touching it. And then, once they get in rotation, that's a team that gets in rotation a lot. So we just kind of have to get in rotation one time and then just keep the ball moving and play out. We just can't let it stick.
Marcus, basketball, you kind of mentioned rotation, like they were really aggressive on maybe guys that were attacking the basket. You found Ty and Dane, I think, a lot, they were going from the short corner. Was that something you started looking for more just as the game progressed?
Yeah, we knew coming into it that's kind of how they would guard. They were really loaded up. Like if we had the ball on the wing, the help side was on the ball side block, so they're just super loaded up. So it's kind of, if you beat your man, the next guy's right there. So we know that we're probably not getting to the rim, and there's guys that are going to be open, so you just got to make the right play.
Coleman, what was behind, you guys came out really strong in the second half. What was behind that initial surge there?
I think just finally getting a feel of what they were doing. I think sometimes we just overcomplicate things when it could be like more simple, and it could be as little as like Marcus said, like giving it to a third side or something like that. But no, I think once we started to like understand where we were able to get the ball in and attack certain points, we were able to pick it apart. And then once they went in that zone as well, we were able to crash the glass, hit open shots, and that's kind of what started up. So.
Ty, back-to-back games where Dane makes a big impact off the bench and leaves a mark on the game. What have you seen from him in the last couple of games and just the last couple of weeks?
I think the biggest thing that I've seen is just him staying locked in, even when he's not playing, just being that positive guy on the bench and, just working hard in practice. Everybody knows his time is going to come, and the last 2 games when his number's been called, he's showed up. He's gave us a great boost. So I think big ups to him just for just keeping his head up and just continuing to work and knowing his time's coming.
Coleman, it's still early February, but just with this win, you guys tied for second in the Big Ten, protected home court. Just big picture, like how important was getting this one in overtime?
This is very important because one game out. We got people who are in first place. They got to come play us at home. So we're in control of our destiny, and it's like we talk about, it's one game at a time. We can only control what we can control. So to go out and win tonight is very big because it's just one step closer to what we're trying to accomplish.
Marcus, talk about the last possession of regulation there. What was going through your mind, and what were you trying to get accomplished there?
Yeah, once they scored, I looked up and I saw about 7-8 on the clock. And I had an empty side, no one was in that corner, and it was kind of transition, so their defense wasn't really set up. So I knew that there was no help side really to my right. So I did a hang stutter to get to my right. And then as the defense kind of collapsed, I knew I could draw a foul if I just kind of showed them the ball a little bit. So I showed the ball a little bit, they reached in and went up for the shot, and I just gave myself an opportunity at the line.
Marcus, I feel like we talk about your turnaround a lot, like the jumper, but what's the art behind doing that successfully? Like, they look like hard shots and you make them more times than not. Like, what's the art to do that, and like, how do you practice that?
It's stuff I work on every day. I kind of have a set routine I do every day with some of that stuff sprinkled in. So it's stuff I do every day. And once I got really comfortable with it, it's kind of like when I shoot it in a game, I feel like it's wide open, and then when I watch the film, it's like, wow, that was kind of contested. So it's like once you get comfortable, I don't really see the contest much anymore. So it's just I kind of got that feel from putting in the work.
Coleman, on your matchup with Mass, did you kind of feel defensively that if I make him put it on the floor, I win? And if I run him off the 3-point line, I win that matchup?
Yeah, I think just pressuring the ball, not letting him be comfortable. A lot of the fives in this league just stand in the paint and let you do what you do because they can't really defend out there. So I thought, just crawl up in him, pressure him, not make him comfortable. 6'9", kind of slow-footed, just pressure him a little bit. Later in the game, we went to our late switch plan, which I thought was very good for us. I think we could have went to it a little bit earlier because, those pick and pop threes, it's hard for anyone to get back to that long closeout after stopping the ball and then trying to get back to the shooter. But no, it's definitely just trying to run them off the line, make them deck it, and then not make them comfortable facilitating.